Hello, hello. I am here. I am live. Welcome on into the stream. Let me switch to the chat screen real quick. Hope you guys are having a lovely Monday. Because I am myself right now. Just having a nice chill Monday. So, there is that going on today. I just felt like I want to chill. I want to start off with chill from the week, and then all the other craziness is going to happen from what is on the schedule today. So I hope you guys are excited to see all that stuff. So there is that going on. So there's that. I'm just doing some grinding stuff on Twist just to see what's going on and all that stuff. So hopefully I can get better with some stuff before continuing the main stories and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this whole week of what's going on. So, there is that happening. I have the puppers here. He's asleep right now behind me. So there is that going on. So I was also kind of again playing some Overwatch before I get into bed and everything. Just having some nice chill. Stuff like that, so that is going on as of lately. I'm also trying something out that they just updated on in the game, so just trying to see what they are doing with this. Might as well do this. See what's going on. There's like a thing going on with this game, so I want to see how it goes. So that's interesting going on. But I have also just been checking some I've been checking out things for like other games and stuff on Steam ahead of time just to see if there's anything interesting for some future streams and stuff like that. So I did recently, while there was a sale, got a new game added to my list. Excuse me. Yawning my head off. Yawning my head off. For some reason. So there is that happening. But so far I do know that on Thursday and Tuesday and stuff I am playing more Pokemon Violet. I'm gonna probably excuse me for yawning my head off. I'm gonna be trying to I'm gonna try to do at least a Team Star base. Still haven't done that yet. Last time I was gonna do that, but I didn't get a chance to, so hopefully there's that happening. And I believe this is for tomorrow, because this is a Tuesday stream. So there is that going to happen. Because I really want to see how beating the base works, because I've already taken down two of the Titans, and then I'm going to kind of grind. Well, is it grinding? It's kind of like grinding, but I don't know for sure. But more training for some of my other Pokemons to improve them before either doing another gym or so. So that's another plan going to happen. Hopefully. And then I'll see what I'm going to be doing on Thursday with Pokemon Violet as well. Because I'm enjoying it, and I hope you guys are also enjoying Pokemon Violet as well. And I'm also coming back to Persona 4 Golden just to do. I mean, I already saved Rize, so I'm all good with that. I'm all good with having her save, so I might just do some socialize, like max. Try to not max. Is it maxing? I don't know if I can max out any of the social links, but I want to kind of improve some of the social links with characters that I have yet. I will not have yet. Just improve them a little bit more. So hopefully there is that going to be able to happen. So all that will hopefully be good and dandy. So what in the world? So there's that. I'm going to be involved, so I'm just quite, all in all, I'm just excited for this whole week going on, so. And I do hope you guys are excited for this week as well. Because I know I am. Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm doing two stuff at once, so it's like. Doing a lot. So, should probably not pick Sebek with fire, but maybe it would have been good actually. Ow. Goodness me. It's not really anything impressive right now, so. Should have done the other one. Darn it. It's a good thing I picked ortho a little bit. Ortho might be needed later. Ooh. Gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. Ortho, just heal me, please. There we go. Hang it. Maybe I might need to switch it up. I'm just doing the battle gauntlet stuff because why not? Trying my best to improve my cards. Maybe that ortho should not be there, and I should put my attack ortho. Maybe. That'll probably work better. So, I just finished, I had the game, I just didn't I haven't, like, installed it onto my thing, so that's why. I was just finished getting it downloaded, so if you heard the noise, I apologize for that. Deeply apologize for that. Do ruggy water. Go down. Trying to do some stuff. Ooh, that's gonna burn me. Ooh, that did. Ooh, I hate the burns. Ouch, ouch. Oh, frick. Okay, maybe just start off. Some of my cards probably need improvement. Ugh. I really need to get rid of. I need to figure out how to get rid of the after effects of burn in this game. Ooh. Because I hate it. It's just such a pain. Lordy. Try to do that maybe. If anything. Do this one. There we go. Much easier. People coming in, welcome on into the stream. Hope you guys are doing well on this lovely afternoon. Because I am just chilling. And I am doing well. And I hope you guys are. I am also doing well. I'm just doing some, you could say, grinding on some of my, in one of my games on my tablet I'm playing. So, there is that going on. Dang. It's a good thing I kind of did that because I was like, bro, I didn't have nothing for a second. Guess do this. Guess do this one. Lordy. Ouch. Ow, ow. Dang it. That's a good thing I did. Ah, yes. Did that nice. There we go. Oh, what the frick? I was so close. How the frick did I lose that when I frick was that close? Come on, that was not that hard. That was not. Oh my gosh. Maybe I might need more leaf. No, you're good. No, you're good. I understand. I've had those feelings where I've woken up late and stuff before and just hopped on into like a video or something like that when I wake up. So I'm like, I have that. I've done that same thing before. So I understand. But I hope you had a good sleep. Sometimes it's hard for me to fall asleep at night. Again, because I'm a night owl, so it doesn't really help me. I'm in those situations. So there is that. Oh, understandable. Understandable. Maybe put Deuce away. Okay, I think this will work. Hopefully. Sometimes when I fall asleep, I usually don't even know I'm asleep because I'm always in a dream sometimes. So that's just me. Fire in the water. I know I'm gonna be stupid for this. True. Goodness. I'm just mostly excited for this week. And also, every time I'm a bit closer to the animation for Twisted Wonderland that is coming. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Ah, yes. Maybe you switch it up. So, do you like having silver? Ooh. I'll do this one. So, I think so, yeah. If I'm right, it is. So I'm quite excited for it because I really want to see. I've been waiting for it ever since I've seen the teaser trailer before, and then when I finally saw the trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I was going crazy for it. So, there is, that happening. So my excitement is through the roof still. And I hope people who else are excited for it also are as well. I can't help it. When I saw the trailer, I was like dying. Looked so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Bro, ever since like ever since I've been playing the game now, and as well before I even played the game, I was excited for it regardless. So there is that. Heck yeah, it's gonna be good. So There is that. I know. Yeah, I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy about it, is the thing. I think I'm going crazy for it. I will go crazy for it, I think. What am I messing up? So, and I had a couple of times said I would kind of be good to see some of the events that I've already played in the game be like filler episodes, but if not, that is a-okay. It's oh that true, true, true. I tend to have it too much, I think, in my mind, but again, that's just my brain. Let's see what I can do with this. Good. We don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I don't know if they're doing it like a mix of the game and the manga or it's just the manga. So there is that. So there is that. So but we'll see. Because when I saw the actual anime trailer for the Tales of Wonderland one, and so far it was only, I think, wasn't it Riddle? All I know is that from I saw a bit of Riddle, it really looked good. Like Riddle looked amazing, and the other characters looked fabulous. I had to say. from it, so. If I'm right, they said they're gonna do. I think from what I remember, the first of the animation, they are doing season 1 and 2 of it. If I'm right about that, so I think it's like a boat. It's gonna be a mix of. It's like season 1 and 2. So because if they do, they're doing the Heartstable and probably Savannah Claw season. I thought it was the first 3 seasons. I think they're starting off with, and then they'll do the rest, or is it the first 2 seasons? Again, I don't remember. But I do know something along the lines of they were doing like the first beginnings, so of the book stuff, or as they were gonna call it, seasons. So that's what I think. But I do hope they do all of the all of them because I want to see all of the seasons. Of Twisted Wonderland happen because that'll be interesting in general. So that is true. That is very true. And I'm looking forward towards it anyways. Neat. Hopefully you hopefully you do get it. I'm checking Twist right now and they have the Jade's outdoor outfit, his clubwear outfit. Um Out right now being shown, but I'm gonna save my cards for something else. So Mina want to Understandable sometimes. I understand that sometimes. Yeah, I understand sometimes. Some priorities happen like that. But it's good to earn. If you're doing it, if you have a job and you're earning money to get games, that's good. That's always good. So it's always good to see what they've. So it's always good to be doing that. But I'm probably excited for if they do a Halloween for the Halloween event that they do for Twist because I thought I saw the update about it. I'm not because I so hopefully that'll be fun to do. Because I didn't do the other previous Halloween events because I got the game late. But I'm still enjoying it regardless. So. Ooh. Dang, really? I mean, as long as it pays well, then that's good. Because typically, I think a lot of people want to be paid good money for the work they do so that they can use it to, like, get a living as well as, what else is there? My brain's trying to think. As well as try to get stuff for, like, houses and things. All the necessary items they need. So, and sometimes some people enjoy their jobs, and I hope that is good too if you enjoy the job you're doing. So that's always. Oh, really? Dang. What the freak? Must be a good job then. Interesting. Dang. I also have that feeling sometimes where I feel like I'm very lazy and I don't want to do anything, but that's just. But I do have to do. Even if I'm lazy, I still gotta do stuff regardless, so. There is that. Oh, really? Dang. Interesting. Didn't even know that. Lordy. Dang. I've been trying to look to see myself to find stuff to earn money myself other than if I can't with being on the internet. So again, cuz the internet since how I'm going on with streaming on YouTube and all that stuff, it's slow with mine, but it's fine. I'm fine with the slow growth. Slow growth is better than fast growth for me, in my opinion. Because I prefer if I take things slowly, because I think it's better, in my opinion, than fast, because I don't want to go crazy and stuff, but I also still need to probably do stuff to earn money, even if this doesn't work out, so having a backup plan kind of way, so that's what it is for me, but I'm still looking for one just in case. Goodness. Helpers is still sleeping behind me. I think he might need to want to go outside. Might see if he wants to go outside. So there is that. Wait until I open and all that. That is true. It's like, and it's also other YouTubers too. Sometimes as well. So there is that. It's not just streamers, it's also YouTubers as well. So there is that. There is that as well. Oh, puppers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do agree with that. Sometimes it is a little bit cringy. At times, I do agree when I look. I do agree, but I also feel glad you feel that way about mine. Because I just try to do, and all I try to do for streaming is just everyone to have fun, regardless if I'm doing something of a game that is like, is it when it's, I guess, not as cringy as best as I can. Goodness, I try my best. And I'm trying to also still learn while I'm at it. So there is that. But I just finished. But as I said, I recently got a new game that was on sale for the fall. So oh yeah, that is true. I don't. I don't really do that type of stuff much. I just don't do it. It's just I'm too focused so much on because I think the reason it. I'm glad. Oh heck yes, I agree. I watched the older YouTube days too. That was classic. Older YouTube days was amazing. I do agree. I was being someone who watched YouTube when I was younger. A lot of the times I watched the older YouTube days as well, so I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I totally know what you mean. So goodness me. I had some of my childhood YouTubers that I watched growing up there and stuff, so I didn't watch streamers at the time though. I was always watching YouTubers. Yes. Heck yes. The classic. That was the good era for me too. That was the era for me as well, so I know the feeling. Uh-huh, that is true. That was the old days, and that was the best days of the time, in my opinion. I miss those days. I miss those days. Goodness. I just miss those days. I also have times where I'm like, I still need to do video recordings of like some games I have to do and continue. So I have some ongoing games I want to do or games I have yet to start yet or I have in my mind I want to start. So, voice cracking. Gonna probably get me a drink in a bit. Probably might get me a drink soon. Stuff. I think for me, I think for me it was completely different. I didn't have any sort of computer. I had like an iPod or something. I think it was like just an iPod is what I had when I used to watch YouTube on. So, but I still watched YouTube on it regardless. Until at least on one of my birthdays, I got my own television, but it was only used for me watching anime at the time when I first had it. So there's that. I think I remember when I was younger, I was so obsessed with YouTube that I thought I was gonna do a channel when I was younger, but I never did. I don't know why. I'm just stupid. My parents got me stuff that was about it. Oh my gosh. I think I still have it somewhere in the house. It's just not working anymore because I don't use it anymore. So, I'm not a Spotify person per se. I mean, the music they put on the music they have, like the is there is good and all, but I'm just not interested. Too much. Too much hassle sometimes. Too much hassle sometimes. Goodness me. Goodness me. I know one of my family members does already have Spotify on there. So that is true. That is what they say. That is what they would say, to be honest though. True, true, true. So very true. Goodness. Goodness me. Oh my gosh. I mean, again, I don't think iPods were able to. I don't know if Spotify was there at the time when I had my iPod because if it didn't, that makes sense why I wouldn't be able to use Spotify, but I don't remember. Again, my iPod that I used was very, very old until I finally got a phone. So, that's kind of what happened with me. I think like the iPod was my first ever um device to have. So there is that. Before I actually got an actual actual phone, I was gonna say specific phone, but I'm like better not go crazy and say it. So there is that. Again, I got my phone. My first I ever had my phone when I got for my birthday. I'm trying to remember what age I was when I first got it. Like understandable, understandable on that. I think I got mine when I was like I got like I think I got my phone before I got to middle school, so it was like after I graduated, I think elementary, I think is what it was. That's what I remember. The most. What in the world? Oh, push. Didn't even know that. Dang. People getting phones at a young age. It's not really good, but everyone's different. Everyone's different. I don't even remember what my phone was, to be honest. But I know it was a phone of some sort, but it was a very, very old one. It was one of the times where it was popular, I think, but it was like, again, it's one of the old ones. I don't fully remember which one was mine. Was mine? So, but mine was an iPhone too, but it was like, I don't remember. Oh no. Why is that? I'm just quite curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious about it. That's all. My eye, frick, crust. Also checking some stuff on my. There we go. Goodness, the whiplash. Oh gosh. Goodness me. Goodness. Oh yeah, that is true. I mean, I understand. Yeah, now that yeah, when you say that, that is kind of concerning. Yeah, now that you say that, yeah, I do agree. That is very, very, very concerning. That is very concerning. As well, if they have like, I know that some of the things on the phones. Yeah, that is true. I think they should have like, aren't there like parent restriction things on certain web on stuff they can put on their kids' phones? Like I know for a fact they had like a thing. They had things where you can have like parental. I forget what they're called. Something with it's parental protections, I guess. Yeah, I think it's like parental controls on the iPhone stuff too. They can do that too, so they can make sure. But again, I think kids can learn a lot more ahead of time of technology than their parents do. So so sometimes I don't know if that'll work. Sometimes, but it's best to still at least have parental controls on your stuff. Dang, I didn't even know that. I think I do have a Nintendo 3DS XL. I don't know anymore if it has. I don't even know if it has parental stuff on it, but I was already a teenager when I got it. So I already knew what I. But when I was growing up, I knew what I could, what I didn't or did, what I could get on and what I couldn't get on. So I was already like mature on that. But I also had no social media. I did not have like a social media at all, other than I just watched YouTube on it or had video games on it, like mobile games. So there was that. For, excuse me, for me. So, oh my gosh. See? I think that was kind of. See, there it is. Because kids know how to do things. They learn how to, I guess, get ahead of the times with technology than their parents do. Like maybe their parents may know some about technology, but their kids learn more. So that's why it's also kind of concerning, and why parents should be keeping an eye out on their kids more about that if they can learn to do that stuff. So there. Excuse me. Yawning my head off. Even though I'm all should be happy, I'm also very tired from a little bit of yesterday. Again, I was a little bit up playing, practicing some more Overwatch because I like to do that occasionally. But I need to probably stop doing that or I'll go crazy. I will go crazy. Oh, dang, really? Ooh, interesting. Didn't even know that. I think it's like they get a more better understanding of technology than parents do because they're growing up where the technology keeps evolving over time. So I think that's what. So I think that might be why, because over time they're growing up in a different era where technology's evolving, so they have to start learning different stuff before, so that if they ever want to go into those businesses themselves, they start kind of digging into it more. But then again, it also doesn't help sometimes. Because technology can be good, but it also can have its bad moments where it's not good at the same time, so I totally understand that. Facts and stuff, so there is that. But then again, you can also learn stuff with when you do it on your own as well, so there is that. No, don't say that. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone has their moments. I mean, no. Bro. But then again, as I said, technology has its good and its bad moments. It just depends on the people who are on the technology. Oh my god. Don't you? No, not the spray bottle or the hose. Not the spray bottle or the hose. Oh my gosh. Oh no, don't make. Oh no, not worse. Not worse. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ooh. I prefer sodas to be cold. I don't like when they get warm and then like they become flat once the bubbles are gone. That's never fun. That's never fun. That is never fun. Golly. Goodness. Oh gosh. Bruh. Goodness me. I just feel like when you get a what the dang. Oh gosh. I do like drinking Sprite sometimes, but I do prefer. I'm not a picky person when it comes to sodas, like different flavor, like different types of sodas. I like a lot of good ones that I tend to drink, though. I'm a huge do girl. So, I remember seeing an ad for like a Sprite tea before one time, and I was like, what the freak? Phew, excuse me. Sneezed. My apologies for that. And I was like, is that even good or something? And it was those so weird. It was like a Sprite plus tea, and I was like, what? True. True. So true. I mean, I've never played Street Fighters and stuff like that, but I have wanted to try it. Thank you for that. I have played Super Smash Bros, which is sort of like a fighting game where you fight against other people online too with Smash. I know that. I have played Smash Bros. I haven't played it in so long. I need to replay it again. Though I'm not that good as I once was, probably. I'm probably rusty. I don't know. But I'm always going up against the CPUs. So, there's that. There is that. I don't know, I feel like I should be muting myself when I sneeze or something. I don't know why. And I've said this multiple times, I'm an apologetic woman. I tend to apologize for things when I'm not needing to apologize, and I feel like that's a big of a problem with me, and that's just part of my character. Goodness. I always feel like whenever I sneeze, my friend always likes to. One of my friends tend to say I sneeze like a kitten. Isn't that for. Isn't Shin Megami Tensei supposed to be like Persona stuff? I'm trying to remember if I'm right about this or not. So. Oh my gosh. Well, I am an adult. I am an adult woman, so. Doesn't help me on that. Hold on, am I right about that? Yeah, or I don't know why you keep saying Unless I'm thinking stupidness about. Never mind. I was looking at something regarding Persona because I was just being curious. I was just being curious about it. So, there is that. There is that. Cards, little card things I have. Oh goodness. All I can say is I'm very excited for the game I just finished installing. Or it's already been installed since, but I'm excited to play it when I finally do. I just need to finish the other one before I do. Because I recently just got Persona 5 Royal, so that's going to be fun to play when I do. So, hooey! And then there are a few other games that I haven't yet to either do or continue, so there is that. There is that. There is that. And then I'm also looking at other games that possibly could be for future stream and stuff. It's gonna say content. I don't know why I was going that way. But I probably need to save up before I do. So there is that. With my, there we go. That's better. Much faster. So there is that. There is that going on. Again, I try to see what I can find ahead of time so that when I make the schedules for like the stream schedules, I won't have to struggle or have like almost like burnout when I'm in all that stuff, you know? So that's just me. That's just me. Oh my gosh. Is it one of those kind of things where like the theme song at first is good for like you like it at first, but then it's repetitive to the point where you're just like, please, I just want it to stop kind of vibes, even though it's like it's the game song. So I can kind of see that. I can kind of understand that. I can understand that. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. I don't know why. That's a little odd to say, but I can understand the fee. If that's just gonna. I don't know. They also make a lot of. I think sometimes they also create a lot of good games too. But I don't know. I don't think we should be doing and whatnot because we wouldn't have Persona if we did. We wouldn't have like some of the good. I think there would be some of the games that we made, like Persona, wouldn't have been made and stuff. Kingdom Hearts wouldn't have been made if that wasn't the case. There's a lot of good people out there and that stuff. So, and besides, I like a lot of the Asian cuisines. Like sometimes like their street food looks good, some of their food looks good as well from their places and I want to try, so I don't know about that. I don't know why we need to be thinking like that. That's just my brain, but that is just my brain. Also, wait, I'm trying to remember something. Nor would Metal Gear. Metal Gear wouldn't exist either. I think because I know Metal Gear was a popular series too, as well. People liked playing. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't hate Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh. I do like Kingdom Hearts though. I do like Kingdom Hearts. I've always liked it since I've seen it way before I even played it. I used to watch other people play it a little bit. It's always an I like the storyline. The story is interesting. So there is that. There is that. So oh my gosh, I need to try Ace Attorney. I need to try the Ace Attorney games. That would be. I need to try Ace Attorney. That one's. I still need to try that. I haven't gotten a chance to yet. Because I know that one's gonna be a good one to try. I think, but not the Miles X Phoenix thing. Oh my gosh, I've seen the anime for Ace Attorney before. Because I know it's kind of sort of based off the games a little bit, but when did the game come out first or the anime? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I was about to say it's the game came out first, then the anime. I didn't even know Ace Attorney anime aired until in 2016. Lordy. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I still want to play it just because I think I want to see how that works. Because if I play Danganronpa, then I gotta play Ace Attorney. Because, I mean, again, very different storylines, very different game and stuff, and some of the mechanics, but I know they're not the same game. I know that, but again, you're still doing something along the lines of finding out who did something in a different way, but you're being a prosecutor. Is it prosecutor or a freaking Friggin', I always forget. Again, I'm very bad when it comes to certain stuff. Phoenix Wright is a lawyer of some sort. No, 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 he's not a lawyer. No, I'm stupid. Oh, he's a defense attorney. That's what it was. I forgot that's what he is. Or something like that. I think. Yeah. He's a defense attorney. I keep forgetting. Again, sometimes I know what it is, it's just sometimes my brain gets all jumbled up on which is which sometimes. And that's probably the stupidness of me. So, there is that. There is that. So, what in the world is this? Why am I seeing that? I'm just, I was just checking out the Steam. I'm on Steam. What in the world? And this only just recently came out. What the heck? What the? Hmm. Okay. Oop. What in the heck am I witnessing? Oh. Okay. Hmm. What in the? That looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I have to. I'll see if I might get that or not. If I can, but it's probably right now too expensive. I was just looking at some sort of game that was just in front of me. I was like, what is this game? Hmm. Yeah. Stretching, did a little stretchy stretch for a second. But I'm gonna quickly be right back. I'm just gonna go get a drink and see if the puppers wants to go outside. Because I think he needs to go outside and go for a little sniff and stuff. Go outside and get himself out in the grass for a little bit and stuff. And hopefully we'll continue talking more after. Word. So I will see you guys after the break. Go, guys. You guys can also like grab yourself a snack or a drink and stuff as well while this is going on. So be right back after this break. Alright, I'm back. I got my drink. Alper's is hopefully giving himself some nice outside time, just to chill out for a little bit. As well as I got my snack. So let me switch back to the chat screen. Whoops. So hopefully you guys also did get yourselves a snack or something to eat or a drink to stay hydrated. Make sure everything is alright. So there is that going on. Trying to think what else is there to talk about in my brain. Trying to think in my head. While I was getting my snack, for some reason I had the Digimon song stuck in my head for some random reason. I'm like, why is this stuck in my head? But it was, for some reason. It just stuck in my head. The song opening for freaking Digimon was stuck in my head, and it still is. I'm like, why am I hearing this now? I'm not hating it though, it's just sorry. Taking a nom nom of my snack stuff, so for some reason it was just stuck in my head. Goodness. Goodness me. Just the old classic Digimon. Because I remember watching it, but I don't know I never watched it when I was younger. I didn't watch Digimon until I was like a little older. I don't know why. I really just don't know why. So oh, thought I heard the puppers. Maybe that's his sign. He wants back in. Hold on just a second. I have to send him back in, I think. Let me go check on him. I'll be right back. Never mind. Never mind. It seems Puppers. It looked like he wanted back in, but then he was staring outside and then took a big old run to go do something. I was like, oh, there he goes again. So, goodness. People coming in, welcome on into the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely Monday. I am doing well, the people who are coming in. I am doing fine. I was just checking on the puppers just a while ago to see if he wanted back in, because I was just letting him out while I was taking a break to grab a snack and a drink. So, and whatnot. Just having a nice, chill, chatting Monday. before any craziness happens throughout the rest of the week. Because Tuesday, I'm going back to more Pokemon Violet. I'm checking the schedule again. I always have to make sure I have I always have my phone to use to look at the schedule, just in case. So, oh, is that him? I'll have to let him back in a bit. Hold on. Yep, that's him. Hold on. I'll just when I say I'm gonna go get him, I'll be right back. Oh dang! Really? Who Puppers is barking? He either sees something out, some people going by, or something like that. So. Goodness. But I hope I hope you're doing well though at your school stuff because neat. It's good to go to university for learning some more life skills though for future for like getting a job and things. If you want like a certain job with with your certain degree. Sorry, I just was checking. I just let the Peppers is he's not growling at whatever is going on outside. Meow. Goodness me, he always does this. That's the guard dog he is. But yes, on Tuesday at 4, I'm playing more Pokemon Violet. Then I'm not streaming on Wednesday. You know, have a little in between break. And then I'm coming back to again Pokemon. Thursday, Friday, Persona. Saturday is either something else or content warning. We'll see how it goes for that day. I usually put content warning or Lethal Company as like I've said it before. Dang, it's disappearing from my brain. What's the word? Dang it, I always forget it. It's not like it's like temporarily unless it's just temporarily because sometimes I don't remember stuff. Understandable. I understand that. Sometimes you get tired at the end of the day with classes, but it's fulfilling anyways. So, if that's what you mean. So, I understand the feeling, but hopefully you get some good old rest and some nice chill after having doing all that today. Sometimes you need a little bit of a break, but you also need to make sure to keep yourself studying so you just not to fall behind your grades and stuff. Kind of vibes. So, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Trying to see something. Why is my thing in caps? True. That's true. That's true. That is true. Goodness. What in the world? I'm just like hearing noises. Sounds like a dog barking from a distance, but I don't know where Puppers is like, what is this dog? What is this dog barking at for? We're both like hearing a dog from in the far distance somewhere barking. I'm like, oh goodness. What is it barking about? Goodness. Goodness. I'm just looking at all the stuff on Steam because they've kind of updated it a little bit, but there's still the same old game stuff there, but goodness. I'm also looking at any of the games that are being recommended to me. See what I can. Just to see, other games that will hopefully be played in the future once I do get them and stuff, so. I have not. I've been getting recommended both Hollow Knight and Silk Sonic, actually. They have been getting me they've been recommending both the Silk Sonic and the normal Hollow Knight. I have never played it yet. I've heard about it, but I've not played it. I keep seeing it and I'm like, I thought about maybe getting it and trying it out one day. Because it does look good. I mean, the art, it looks cute and amazing too, anyways, so. Though I do fear. I'm not good with the skills, but you never know. Never know. So. But I have been looking at it. So. There is that one. Um, just seeing all the ones. But again, the Hollow the Hollow Knight games do look interesting to try. That is true. The problem is I have to save up money. I on the sale, I recently got a game and I'm really down, so I don't got enough money on my wallet thingy or whatever to get it, so I won't be able to get some games for now because I have not enough unless they go on sale for under the price I have on my wallet already, but so. I do apologize for that. Again, there are also some other games I'm trying to see if I can get and do. Other than that one might other than the Hollow Knight games would do good. So again, I'm just taking a look around at what's being recommended to me and stuff. True. It's always money. Money, money, money. It happens. Gotta save up because there's a lot of games that are overly priced. And I'm like, dang, why are they so overpriced? There's too many games that are too overpriced, and I'm just like, bro, why are they this overpriced? But then again, they were either very popular and stuff, so I'm like, ugh. Makes sense then. Like my Persona games are very high in price as well, so I'm just like, oh gosh. So, I mean, they also gotta make money, so it's understandable. Understandable. Goodness. Goodness me. But I'm kind of glad so far that I now have Persona 5 Royal on my list of my games now, so I can play that soon once I finish. Oh, dang! I've been wanting to try Little Nightmares. I need to try Little Nightmares. That one would be fun to do. I've seen it. I just never, I want to try it out. I need to play Little Nightmares, the original first one and the second one. Bro, I wish I could buy more. There's too many games that I want to buy that are just like, let me buy, but they're too expensive. But I'm like, do I have to wait for sales or do I just have to wait until I freaking get more money? What? So I'm just, you know, doing all that. What in the world is this? Goodness me. Whew. But gosh darn, some of these games are too expensive. But it is what it is. Can't really do nothing about it. I mean, they both have to, both, like, the people who create some games need to at least create the games, and the franchise games needs to make money themselves so they can make more games, so it's understandable with some of the like, not all the prices, but a few of them, so it is what it is, it's life. What can you do? What can you do about it? Other than it's just being life. I was just also checking something. Jeez, so many dogs out there. I keep hearing just the faraway dogs barking ahead of. I hope it does, because I know the other ones they were also really good too. Like Little Nightmares 1 and 2 were really good, and people were like they really enjoyed it. So so I'm also quite excited to see how more of this what's going on and stuff. So, but I do want to also get the other Little Nightmare games, like the first one and the second one eventually, if possible, in the future as well, because I want to try it out myself. Because it does look fun. But it does look interesting in general already, so. It'll be a fun little. That's true. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it looks like it is a co op. It's a co op version than the original, too. So it makes. It'll be fun to see how the co-op works with that. So quite excited. Quite excited for that. We just gotta still wait for it though, so patience is always good. We always gotta be patient. No need to rush. No need to rush. No need to rush at all. I mean, the game people gotta do what they gotta do. So they can make a really good game. So if you hear me chewing, I'm just eating at the same time my snack. Again, I'm not a morning person, so I don't eat breakfast typically, so. But that's on me, and I need to start doing that more often. Goodness. I also kind of been looking at other classic old games that I want to try out myself that I have been wanting to do. Goodness, I want to play Outlast. That was a classic game, I remember. It looks interesting, anyways. Again, there's so many games I want to really try as well that I have not. I'm done. But hopefully I will in the future. I hope to do it in the future eventually. Just not when I'm so low on money here. I've seen Outlast before, but it's been a while, so I don't fully remember. But it was a good game. The story, like the whole thing about the story and everything going on in the game, it's gonna be fun because I know it's a horror game, and I think I know it's a horror game, but I'm probably not gonna stream that one though. I might make it like a video or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I do know it's a very creepy horror. It's a horror game in a way, and I think that's gonna be fun because I like horror games. I like the horror games. I don't know what it is, but I do like horror games. A lot of horror games occasionally. So, like, I know Resident Evil is also a horror game as well. I still want to try it. It kind of is, but it's not really Until Dawn at the same time. It has some different. There is some difference with it compared to Until Dawn. So, um, but it's still very much a good game. It is very much a good game. I do have to say, and it was a good old horror game. So, there's that. There's that. What in the world? But I do need to try. I want to try the Resident Evil games. Those ones would be fun to try. That's for sure. That will be fun when I do get to try them out. Because again, I might like because they're horror games and I think they'll be cool. I'm fine with that. Even if they're not as super horrified, even if they're not super horror like games, I'm fine with that. They look fun anyways. Like, as long as it has some aspects of horror in there, I'm fine with that. Or even if it's not like super horror, I'm fine. I know they did recently remake the fourth, isn't if I'm right? Because I did hear about that and saw stuff about it. So hold on, where is it? Because I keep getting recommended the Resident Evil games anyways to my. Where is it? I was just looking at it just a while ago. Darn it! I was just looking at it. I was just looking at it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Again, I've been wanting to try them. I just haven't yet. Yeah, true, 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 true. There's more. Again, as I said, I will. Once I get enough, I will hopefully try to get them. So if like even if they're not a super horror, even if they're not super horror game at all, I'm still as long as there's some bit of horror in it, I'm gonna be fine with that. I mean, because I played Persona. That one's not like horror at all, but it's still amazing games. There's not all games have to be horror games, but I do like horror games a lot A lot of the ones I've seen, some of the stories they do are amazing and interesting, so that's why I do like horror games. But I don't just play horror games, so there's that. I don't just play horror games. Mm. Yeah, sorry if I was drinking. My drink. People coming in, welcome on in. Ooh, I'm hoping to see how that's gonna turn out. So hopefully it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, I also still, there's still like a couple of games I want to still do. Like, I need to do Human Fall Flat still. I don't know what it is. I just want to try Human Fall Flat because it looks kind of cute and funny. Something about it is just. Something about it is funny and I like it and I just want to try it out if possible. With some friends, so I still need to do that eventually. So, but I'm hopefully, we'll see what, the next Resident Evil game will be, because I'm excited to see what the next one's gonna kind of turn out to be. Hopefully it's a lot, and a very interesting connection to all the other stories, so we'll see, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, hopefully. Goodness me. Uh, Um, Puppers is just next to me on the floor. I don't know why he doesn't want to lay in his beds. But he's got one of his toys with him. But he's just being a sweet boy. Chilling with me. Sweet boy and chilling. We both be chilling. Giving myself a bit of a stretch for a second. Just needed some stretching. So that my limbs aren't stiff and stuff. Gotta make sure of that. Maybe I should X out of that for a bit. I was keeping Steam up for a while just to see if there was anything else interesting. But kind of went through it all, but it all happens. It all happens. Whew. I still have to do, other than Pokemon, there is like some other. I want to see if there's any other games I can do for my from my Switch that I can play for stream. So hopefully I can try those out eventually. So there is that. So but once I do, it'll hopefully happen. Because I do have a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but I don't know if I will. That'll be interesting. So I'll have to see eventually if it will or will not. So, but I might try to go back and play some Smash Bros. Again. Because I enjoyed playing that. I need to get back into playing some Super Smash and whatnot, so hopefully that'll happen. There's one other game I haven't played in so long because I haven't played on the specific, what is it, device for a while, and that I used to, because I have a Wii U as well, not just Nintendo and a XL or a Switch, but I had a Wii U and I used to play when Have any of you guys heard about Splatoon and stuff? Oh no, that's not fun. No, not losing it. Oh no, that's not fun. I hate losing stuff myself, but um there's one game I want to really get back into playing that I played when I had my Wii U, and that was I used to I played Splatoon, the first one. I had never played the other ones afterwards. I still have to try that. Dang. Really, dang. I mean, it is fun. I do like Smash Bros. I do like the characters you can choose to play and fight against your own friends or online with. It's always fun. So, I remember that. I remember how fun that was. But I need to go back and play Splatoon. I remember playing it and it was fun. I think I remember the one weapon I liked using was the roller. I don't know why. I liked using the roller for some reason. Like the first one. I didn't get to play the other Splatoon games. I don't know why, but I just didn't. I just didn't get them yet. So, that was a classic. Which is the better one out of the ones I have yet? Splatoon 3 or Splatoon 2? Because I don't know. Well, I think I'm probably gonna hopefully get at least another Splatoon eventually. I just don't even know if I still have the first one still around. Maybe I do, I don't remember. Again, it's been so long since I played on the Wii U, so it's probably very old at this point, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Eh. Bro, I love playing Dark Pit. He is my main. He is my main. I play Dark Pit so much as my main. I'm just like, he was fun. I also did play Zero Suit Samus as like if Pit was Dark Pit was taken, I would play Zero Suit Samus next. I also liked using her abilities. They're fun. They were also very fun to play with as well. It's been so long since I played. I don't even know if I still remember how to play in general, but if I do get back onto Super Smash Bros., I'll see if I can still remember how to play. I played the first one though. I did play the first one. It was really fun. Really? I only played Zero Suit Samus. It's her moveset wasn't that hard for me. I think normal Samus is the I think my favorite to play as. But I'm fine with playing Zero Suit Samus. Oh my gosh, the bee. Isn't that I'm trying to remember. Is that his electric shock? Isn't that his electric shock thing? Correct me if I'm right. Where it's that dash thingy, whatever it's called. I don't remember if I'm right about it. It's been so long, so it's where he dashes and hits something and says electric shock or something. I don't know if it is. Is that considered called? Is that really called electric shock? I don't know. I don't remember for sure. It's been so long, so my brain is like, it's been a while. Goodness. Or unless it's or I don't know why I'm thinking the down B for, is it down B? I think it's down B. Where he has the shields and whatnot, so. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It is his dash. That is what I thought it was. Because I remember one of his abilities was his dash, and I was like, is that his dash? And I was trying to remember it for sure. But yeah, it was his dash. That's what I'm thinking. It is what it is. So that's what I was thinking it was. I thought it was his dash. I just couldn't remember for sure, so I'm glad I I'm glad that there was a reminder about that. Um I'm also curious, will they make another Super Smash Bros? Again, or probably not, because there's already too many characters in Super Smash Bros. And then if they had to add any more. Oh, true. Yeah. True on that. True on that. Mm-mm. I'm excited to see what the next Super Smash Bros. Will be once it does, even though I'm probably not going to be able to get freaking certain ones. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. 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 That is true. That is true. I don't have a Switch 2, and I think because the Switch 2 is very expensive right now, so I don't know if I will be able to, but we'll see how it is once it happens and all that, so. Anyways. I'm trying not to go crazy about it too much, but it's just nostalgia, kind of. Trying to think of nostalgia games that I used to play and whatnot, so there is that. So, excuse me. I don't have a PS4. I don't. Some of the games that there are some games that I want to play that are PS4 because I remember Kingdom Hearts was a PS game, but I never had a PS growing up, so all I had was like an Xbox. We had an Xbox and stuff, so never got the chance to play it. Oh, really? Dang. Didn't even know that. Oh no. Goodness me. Goodness me. Goodness. Hmm. Goodness me. Yeah. Sorry, I was kind of stretching a little bit. Did a little bit of some stretchy stretch. Well, just to make sure I don't get stiff legs and stuff, you know? Always gotta get some good stretching. Eh, almost popped. I don't know if I popped something. Goodness, I don't want to do that. Okay. Hmm. Alright. I'm probably eventually gonna stay on just a little bit longer, and then I'm probably gonna end stream soon. I'm not gonna go on for too long. Wasn't gonna go on for too long eventually, so. But. Because I feel like if I go on for super long, I'm gonna end up talking about so much stuff and then repeating a lot of things I've said in other past streams from chatting, so I'm trying to do lots of other topics and things, but and whatnot. Goodness. Oops. Trying to look up something. Lordy, lordy, lord. Lordy, lord. That was the door. He's gonna start barking. The puppets will start barking because somebody there is. Back or going by the house. Protective guard dog on duty. Yep, there it is. Yep, there he is. If I knew it, someone just came back and he's gone crazy excitement. Okay. Sorry. He was just telling me something. Goodness. Uppers is just going crazy. Goodness. Hold on, let me mute real quick. Goodness. I was. Goodness me. My dad was trying to feed the pup or something. I don't think you should be feeding him because I don't know if it's good for his. I don't know if it's good for his body. So I was just like, the heck? I was very much like concerned. But he's wanting a treat. He just. Hopper's just wanting a treat as usual when someone comes home. That's the usual. The usual. The usual. It always happens when anyone comes home. So. Alfred's got his treat. He's got his treat now. He's got himself his treat. Just taking a look at something and whatnot. Just having a nice chill. Sitting here, just curled up in my heated blanket. Because sometimes I like to be curled up in a heated blanket. Because it feels nice. It feels nice. Nice and comfortable. But I also try not to always have it on so I'm not messing it up or anything, so there is that. Oh great. He's got the television on. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Eventually. Oh Lord. Lordy, lordy, lord. Goodness me. Just looking at. Also, I'm trying to check something else. I was just getting a quick stretch a little bit. Goodness. But I should soon actually be ending stream because I need to do some stuff as well as get things set up for tomorrow and whatnot, so hopefully, and try to get a good night's sleep before stream and all that, so I better have that. So I do apologize to people coming back when I'm just about to get off, so I deeply apologize. But I really need to do some, I guess, I need to do some stuff just for the house and whatnot, and get things all set up for, again, tomorrow and the rest of the week. So there is that. Want to make sure I have everything down ahead of time, so I'm not rushing and things won't be last minute. So, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this chill Monday chat streaming and whatnot. So if you did, please give it a like, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Bye bye.